Hello everyone, welcome to another session of SAP GRC. In this session, we will discuss about regulation and standards. There are many security regulation and standards available around the globe. That we will see some of the main regulations which are used or so-called audit standards in the sessions. The first one I would like to discuss about this Sarbanes-Oxley Act, or it's called as SABOX or SOX. This is an US United States federal law. This describes the Corporate and Auditing Accountability and Responsibilities Act. Then this is widely used around the globe in different names or different forms. And the second one is the Canadian SOX. This is the Canadian government passed a bill which is based on the SOX which is used in United States. It is used like many of the compliance and financial auditing acts which is based on SOX, because the SOX describes most of the requirement in almost around the country. So it's in a different, little bit changed in different countries. Something like JSOX. JSOX is an unofficial name for Japanese financial institution and exchange law. However, there's most of the topics which is covered in JSOX is coming from SOX. In EuroSOX, it's an European Union regulation. It's also based on SOX, but some changes which is required for European Union regulations. And next we have this act is very famous, and because it protects the personal data from for individuals. Yeah, which that's the reason is one of the very famous act. Then we come to PCI-SSC. Same like this, where there is different laws which is available around the globe. The data security standard, then payment application and data security standard, that is PA, DSS, and you have GAISP. Actually, this is a general accepted information security principle. It's one of the very old principle, but however this is now been replaced by GASSP, general accepted system security principle. So the GAISP is no longer much used, but most of the thing is already covered in GASSP. Okay, let's see some points about managing risk. Controls are by which the bad behavior or a violation in a policy are discovered. You see, most of the controls provides companies with an alert mechanism for highlighting what process are running well, or even which means which areas needs to be improved, meaning needs to be improved by optimizing these processes. Some controls are preventative. That means this control stops you from doing things that you are not allowed. The preventative controls are frequently part of access control. That means allowing the people to have access to only the transaction they are needed in their daily jobs. This limits the potential bad behavior or any wrongdoing. Wrongdoing means intentionally or unintentionally doing something wrong. Access control is the key to manage segregation of duties, which is one of the most important part of SOX. You see, many controls enforces policies in organizations or detective controls. You know, that means this controls analyzes what happened or what went wrong after it has happened. You may detect a problem after it has happened, that you come up with some remediation of various ways to mitigate this problem. That means this remediation process or the mitigations prevents this happens from future. That means it should not happen in future. Mitigation controls are those controls that are put in place to fix any problems created by some violation of policies. It describes the steps that needs to be taken to fix the problem. Then managing SOD, this access control is the key to manage this SOD. SOD is one of the main part of SOX. We will come to the topic XOD later. How do we detect this one? We have a separate session to detail that. We will discuss that SOD in the later session. This we come to the end of this session. Thank you for listening to me, and meet you in the next session. Thank you.